Guys, if you've ever dreamed about a new garage or a garden shed, have we got a place for you. You're really going to want to see it. It's called Country Carpenters, and they do everything the old-fashioned way, just like our forefathers did. Our better buddy Melissa Cole shows us this unique company steeped in old New England traditions.
Welcome to Country Carpenters in Hebron. Established in 1974, this company makes New England-style barns, carriage houses, and garden sheds, all with post and beam construction.
Now, when you say post and beam, for people who hear that term but might not really know what it means, what is it?
Well, that's the same type of construction that our forefathers used when they settled this country. Large, rough-sawn timbers put together with wooden pegs. That's post and beam construction.
General Manager Paul Baker takes me to the workshop where they are actually making these posts and beams by hand.
So the wood that you use here is also from Connecticut?
That's correct. We're a Connecticut-grown company, so these timbers come right out of a sawmill in Pomfret, Connecticut.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah. In our buildings, we actually use full-dimension timbers instead. It's an old style of construction. You have big 6x8 vertical posts attached to horizontal beams, and you just don't see that every day.
You can actually see craftsman Rob chiseling down the wood so it fits perfectly together. Next, we meet Fred and Fred Jr.
Well, I was brought up in a blacksmith shop, and so far he was brought up in a blacksmith shop. And it's kind of in our blood.
This father-son blacksmith duo is actually hand-forging hinges for the barn doors.
Being handmade, no two are exactly alike, and the type of material that's used, you can't replicate that in mass production.
Each one takes about an hour and a half to make. You truly feel like you're stepping back in time watching this process.
It's history. It's something that my family has done for generations, so I love it.
Bob Zajac is the window guy here.
This one here is called a bow top window. It's probably the hardest to make, but for me it's one of the most enjoyable because everything is done by eye.
That's right, all the angles are measured by eye. That takes some serious skill. And because it's all handmade instead of by machines, Bob inspects each and every window with a fine-tooth comb to make sure it's to the highest standard possible.
We take great pride in what we do. And this just happens to be some of the things that we offer to our customers. You know, handmade windows. How can you? They're pretty. They're really pretty.
Now, when you see the building all done with your windows on there, what's the feeling that you get?
Great satisfaction. Okay, and this is something that a lot of us do.
Oh, you got your signature on there.
Yes.
So that's the real stamp of approval.
Yeah. I won't put that stamp on there until I'm satisfied with it.
And the cherry on top of these buildings, the cupolas, made, you guessed it, by hand. Kaylin Wilgus says each one takes about 2.5 days from start to finish.
It's very rewarding. That's one of the things that I love the most about my job. You know, at the end of the day, you stand back and you just get a sense of pride from it.
All right, so Paul and owner of Country Carpenters, Roger Barrett, thank you so much. I had no idea how much went into making one of these buildings.
Well, our craftsmen obviously take a lot of pride in what they do, and we're proud to dot the countryside with these beautiful New England-style buildings, and really nobody does New England like Country Carpenters.
Beautiful.
Thank you for coming out, Melissa.
Thanks for having us.
Very good.
Thanks.
And dot the countryside, they are right here in Connecticut. We're going to put the link to Country Carpenters on betterct.com. Kara?